A lot of fans love the Weak Hero Class series, not just for its gripping storyline and intense action, but also for the off-screen bond between the cast. Especially the lead, Park Jihoon. In Class 1, his chemistry with Choi Hyunwook was out of this world. But since Hyunwook's character, Ahn Suho, only has a small screen time in Class 2, fans have been buzzing about the new dynamic between Park Jihoon and Lee Junyoung. So, who has the better chemistry? But first, before we break it down, let's get to know about Park Jihoon's interaction with other co-stars. Jihoon knows his stare holds a power. Even his co-star from drama Love Revolution can't hold her laugh just to see him up close. hwjh even blushed during script reading. And I guess we all can relate to Kang Min-ah. And if we talk about his interaction with the Weak Hero cast, Jihoon is so playful and huggable, as many other actors often cling on to him on many occasions. Let's say Lee Junyoung, Choi Min-young, both Bae Nara and Junyoung. On set, Park Jihoon is like the baby girl with his cute antics. Jihoon's adorable and often shy vibe really comes through on screen. And it actually makes his chemistry with the other actors feel even more real. And among all of his co-stars, many fans highlight that Park Jihoon and Choi Hyunwook's chemistry is on the next level. So, let's check if it's real. First, the way they stare at each other. Since Hyunwook and Jihoon star in the same series, Weak Hero Class 1, they often stare at each other during filming, promotion, or just when they hang out. Like this moment when Jihoon kept looking at Hyunwook, to the point that Hyunwook signaling him to stop looking. It seems to have become their habit. Jihoon just can't resist not looking at Hyunwook when he's posing for the camera. Also the way Park Jihoon glanced and giggled at Choi Hyunwook during the poster shoot. And Hyunwook also does the same, always wanting to look at Jihoon. I mean, just by looking at Jihoon talking, Hyunwook can easily get flustered. But one thing that's so clear is that both often blush when that happens. They just can't hold their laughter when their eyes meet. Like the moment behind the scene. When they're going to take a selfie. Or during an interview. No wonder that Jihoon said Hyunwook looked at him like looking at his lover.
따라라고 표현을 하는 건 좀 그런 것 같은데 그냥 그렇게 날 쳐다보는 애인 것 같은데요.
And what's special about their way of looking at each other is the fact that Jihoon often does the double take. It's kind of Jihoon's thing. And it doesn't change although 3 years have passed.
유수민 감독님 사실 캐스팅을 처음에
On the other hand, Hyunwook would fluster just by looking at Jihoon, even making him stutter.
그게 아니라 정말 거의 고등학교 가야 될 것 같아요.
Or Hyunwook would do this lip bite and make Jihoon fluster too.
유수민 감독님 사실 캐스팅을 처음에
He really doesn't change.
원했는지 같이 응원해 주시면서 봐주시면 감사합니다.
Now what about Park Jihoon and Lee Junyoung? Would the way they stare at each other be similar? When they two attended the Maison Kitsune event, Junyoung suddenly turned his face to Jihoon, but Jihoon didn't look back at him. From the most recent content, Junyoung still loves starring Jihoon.
그러니까 그 이제 촬영에 또 다른
He seems to always stare at Jihoon fondly when he's not looking. And if Jihoon looks back at Junyoung and their eyes meet, Jihoon can't help but fluster. He just can't hold it. Jihoon really finds it hard to look at Junyoung during the press conference. Junyoung realized that, and Jihoon was still shy. Jihoon also did the shy double take. So far, between Junyoung and Hyunwook, who has better chemistry with Jihoon? Now let's discuss about physical touch. Both Choi Hyunwook and Lee Junyoung are very touchy. But let's talk about Hyunwook first. Choi Hyunwook is so clingy to everyone, including Park Jihoon. Look at the way Hyunwook drags Jihoon closer, which is not only once, but twice until Jihoon is right beside him. In every promotion, Hyunwook always finds his way to hold Jihoon's hand.
저 마지막에 저 주먹 이러는 게 왜 이렇게 원래 발차기가 끝나는 건데
Wrap his arm around him. Or slap his shoulder, then massage it afterwards. Even during filming, Hyunwook holding Jihoon's hand and patting his cheek was totally his ad-lib. So with the butt smack. Although they three were there, Hyunwook kept his hands around Jihoon's shoulder only. Look at the way Hyunwook comforted the shocked Jihoon. Jihoon himself even said that Hyunwook is so clingy and even tried to kiss him.
안기고 뽀뽀하려고 그러고 막 실제로도 그래.
And Hyunwook surely used his chance.
야야야 오케이 반대쪽
Jihoon is also the same. He's more clingy when it comes to Hyunwook. Well, in fact, Jihoon said that he doesn't like being clingy or people being clingy to him.
누가 이렇게 치대는 거를 좀 싫어한다 그래야 될까요?
Hyunwook's clinginess doesn't change even after 3 years, as in the recent event, Hyunwook is still touchy towards Jihoon.
더 이렇게 다가가고 싶은 느낌이어서 그래서
He didn't even bother to greet the other casts, but went directly to tap Jihoon. He's so down bad to Jihoon, to even bend over to match his height. What about Jihoon and Junyoung? Well, their hug only lasted a few seconds, compared to Hyunwook's hand being around Jihoon's arms the whole interview.
있을 것 같은데 어떻게 생각하시나요?
But during an interview, Jihoon and Hyunwook's interaction here is similar to Jihoon and Junyoung's interactions. Junyoung wouldn't hesitate. During promotion, they're still clingy to each other.
내 옆에서 같이 봤는데
So when they're filming. Although we didn't see much interaction between Jihoon and Junyoung at the homecoming GV event, it turns out, when they came out, Junyoung turned around to pat Jihoon's shoulder. And talking about the event, let me add playful Jihoon to poke Hyunwook's back. Then Hyunwook did the same to Jihoon later.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you.
Now let's move on to the act of service. When Hyunwook was in acting mode, Jihoon just played along with him. So with Hyunwook, who will just go along with whatever his hyung says. And when Jihoon was really tired, Hyunwook kept slapping him, but eventually massaged him, knowing that his hyung was really tired. There's also Jihoon indirectly mentioning Hyunwook as the dongsang he was rooting for.
동생도 있어서 너무 궁금하고요.
Hyunwook is so soft to Jihoon that stroke his hair when he slightly hits him. Let me also add the fact that Choi Hyunwook visit Weak Hero class to filming set when he has no filming schedule. and even monitor Jihoon's subtle smile scene. This makes Hyunwook witness all of CN's rare smiles in person. In one show, when Jihoon didn't get a snack as he didn't get the right answer, Hyunwook immediately fed him. Then Hyunwook guessed another right answer, and he asked Jihoon what snack he wanted, opened it, and eventually gave it to Jihoon. This kind of treatment is actually similar to Junyoung's act to Jihoon. He seems to put some kind of sauce on Jihoon's plate, then put another food on his plate.
워낙에 이 화제작이니까
Junyoung even gave him the cup of glass and took it back.
길게 되고 온전히 너의 시간이니까.
한잔하고. 아, 손 떨리네.
And let's not forget how Junyoung just let Jihoon do whatever he wants. I guess both love to give Jihoon princess treatment. Their strong chemistry can also be seen from the way they often praise each other. So basically, Hyunwook is Park Jihoon's fans.
여기 우리 팬분들 계시죠? 네. 팬분들에게 보여주실 어떤 퍼포먼스가 있을까요, 혹시? 네.
No wonder that he always admired Jihoon. Hyunwook even posted about Jihoon and captioned this. Just like everyone else, Hyunwook also admires Park Jihoon's eyes, as he stated in an interview. But he's so random by saying that during a radio interview.
아니에요.
안광이
네. 또 나왔다. 좋다.
Meanwhile, Park Jihoon is more likely to consider Hyunwook like a cute baby that he adores.
너무 귀엽다. 애기 같다. 애기구나.
애기입니다.
Jihoon is so real for keep mentioning Hyunwook as a baby throughout this program.
되게 귀엽다. 이게 되게 귀여워서. 너무 귀여웠습니다.
And highlight how cute Hyunwook is.
보니까 완전 아기 그냥.
Not to mention this Jihoon live.
현욱이 사랑하지.
As well as Hyunwook.
나 지훈이 사랑하지. 박지훈 사랑하지. 지훈 no. 지훈 I love 지훈. Many love.
Hyunwook also expresses his love by making a heart finger in the ad-lib drama and during this event.
그래서 자연스럽게 나왔어요.
Apart from that, Jihoon also praised how Hyunwook got so many ideas for one single line.
한 대사의 아이디어가 방대해. 몇 개의 상황을 만들어줄 수가 있는.
But let's not forget there's Lee Junyoung, who truly respects Jihoon as an actor.
박지훈 배우 자체로 내가 되게 리스펙을 하고 있었고 한번 기회가 되면 작업을 해보고 싶다.
He kept praising Jihoon at every chance he got.
너무 또 집중력이 좋은 배우고 그래서 나도 덩달아 편하게 집중할 수 있었고.
And we surely agree to Junyoung's statement.
박지훈 배우가 액션을 굉장히 잘했고 엄청 영리한 배우여서.
Well, Lee Junyoung just adored Jihoon so much.
너 인스타 업로드 자주 해. 잘생긴 얼굴 숨겨서 뭐하니?
He seriously want Jihoon to upload more often. On the other hand, Jihoon also praised Junyoung for embodying Songjae perfectly. He's such a good actor. But since Junyoung's punches are so fast, Jihoon was scared of his punches.
주먹이 엄청 빨라가지고 형이 좀 가까이 넣어야 되는데 주먹을 진짜 바람 소리가 난다.
Park Jihoon even mentioned that it's scary so many times.
너무 무서워요. 너무 무서워요. 아이, 너무 무서워요. 너무 무서워.
He would just keep his distance from the punches. Anyway, we can also say that Jihoon has special chemistry with both Hyunwook and Junyoung because they have met outside of work. As they share that Jihoon and Hyunwook sometimes meet for walks.
내일 산책하자고?
While Jihoon and Junyoung would book a practice room and dance together. So, who do you think has the best chemistry with Jihoon? Write your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want to know more about how Weak Hero changes Park Jihoon and Choi Hyunwook, as well as how other cast members feel about them, check out this video.